Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VATE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. So after today's price movement, some updates do need to be made, but this chart is actually kind of tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought up around here and you wanted to sell within 10 minutes after buying, well then yeah, for you the chart's looking kind of rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, the price did pull back a little bit from its highs, but from the big picture point of view, the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader slash flipper perspective going into this. And we really want to focus on this. I'm just going to do a little house cleaning right there. And we're going to adjust this level up here now that we have new data. The overall newest area of resistance very clearly up there at 0.057. But from the big picture point of view, and again, I'm not saying this is going to happen, so don't throw too many stones at me. But let's just say that the price were to actually come down here to, right around 0.042 and then start to work its way back upwards. Again, not saying that'll happen, but from a big picture perspective, emphasis on big picture, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you have big picture stair steps still progressing in the upwards direction. And that's even with a pretty drastic pullback. So even with that, from a grand scheme of things, as you can see, the price would still be trending in the upwards direction. Once more, I'm well aware, if you're some sort of day trader flipper and you bought up around here, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's where I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from a grand scheme of things perspective. So sure, today the price pulled back a bit, but stop and think about that word, today, as in one day. Looking at multiple days, which is what you can see here, the price still has plenty of opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.